one of the dudes who was a punk who hung with the dudes that love to jump people, he yelled out something disrespectful to me as I was walking towards his store that's in front of me now. And the dude that I guess I had spoken to, he pushed him. You know what I'm saying? So it was that type of deal. You know, they didn't have any respect for anybody. You know, well, I shouldn't say anybody. I guess they tried to respect their own because they were all trash. You know, so if there were trashy females, you know, that was just their clique. But this particular dude had a lot of mouth. You know, now I heard what he said. I heard what he said, but he was also somebody that used to be friends with somebody that I used to date. You see what I'm saying? So basically, it was like the dude that I used to date was friends with a lot of my enemies, but my enemies did not want him to know that they didn't like me. You understand? So they would just be phony and fake in his face. You see what I'm saying? So that's one thing I want to emphasize. It's very important for you ladies and gents out there. When you get involved with somebody, let them know who your enemies are so that they don't be sitting up at car washes and cars with dudes that don't like you or hanging out with females that don't like you. Because a lot, excuse me, a lot of times it's the night air. A lot of times people aren't going to tell people, oh, well, I don't like such and such. What do they look like telling somebody that you're involved with they don't like you? And especially with the type of dude that I dated, because all the dudes, I believe, at least the majority, were afraid of him because he didn't take no mess off of nobody in this town, back in the day. And so he didn't know that these folks were my enemies out here, and then they just started trying to treat me fake nice because they were afraid of him and they didn't want no beef with him because they knew he was going to bring it to them. And so anyway, yeah, but that dude, I don't know nothing about him, but I just know I know he's a drunk and a drug addict and a loser, and I know he's been in and out of um, prison and stuff, and I know people see him as a bad luck charm. That's all I know. From what I've been told, and I'm gonna leave it at that, But like I said, that was the type of area it was. People just felt like they could just yell out anything and this, and that, and the third. And what I look like stepping to a dude. You know what I'm saying? Not that I wouldn't, but I mean, when you're a kid, you're not gonna do anything like that. But it's okay because I mean he has more than gotten his karma back. You can believe that. I mean, oh, I could go into it. He might have been one of the ones that came up against me when all my trashy enemies had conspired together against me about maybe 2 or 3 years ago, to, because they thought they were going to take me down. No, you ain't gonna take me down, Trick. No, that cannot be done. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little background as to the type of area that I came up in, and hopefully something that I say will help you guys. But like I said, if you're thinking about, if you're dating somebody, if you're in a relationship with somebody, let them know who your enemies are. Let them know. And also, don't hang with your enemies. I don't care how much fun you feel that you're having, and I know it can be fun hanging with people. I've hung with groups of people, and I wasn't doing what they were doing, but it was fun at the time. But I don't care how much fun you're having. Just, hey, forsake that. Forsake that. Because you have no business hanging with people that really don't like you, are secretly jealous of you, and feel competitive with you. You understand? It's just not going to work because they'll always have some old slick remark to make, or if it's a pack of whores, they'll be trying to sleep with your man behind your back, or trying to cook up stories and go back and tell lies to cause problems in your relationships because a lot of times, maybe they didn't want you guys together in the first place. And that's a whore mentality. People who don't want people together, and they'll go back and make up lies and stuff, and the next thing you know, you're pulled into a bunch of mess that don't have nothing to do with you. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say, because if I keep talking, I'll tell everything. Let me stop while I'm ahead, because I'm telling you, I could tell y'all some things. But yeah, this was the hangout back in the day, and as you can see, there's nothing out here now. Just absolutely nobody, no one, nothing. I mean, the place is still in operation, but it's a different type of deal now. This generation is different. They just don't do what we did. It's just totally different. It's just different. I was gonna say, we would dress up and stuff on the weekends. And, I mean, for me, I don't know about anybody. I don't want to give too much away, but I mean, I dressed up every day when I was a teenager. I rocked it every day. But we were especially particularly dressed on the weekends, because the weekends was a time for everybody to get together. Go hang out, find somewhere to hang out or eat out or whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. But anyway, that's all I have to say, you guys. I just had to put that out there. Um, because I don't know who my enemies thought they were, but like I said, it was times when they were out here doing some of everything, I was at home, okay? And so they don't need to be trying to ruin my reputation, because it's not going to happen. Because even when I did start coming out here to hang out a little bit, you know, there were people, they were shocked. You know, oh, I'm out of the house, really? Okay. So I think I've made a lot of clarification in this particular conference, and all I can say is, hey, you guys, don't ever be afraid to speak your truth, okay? So with that said, God bless you all until next time. Bye bye.